Well, good afternoon, morning actually, still the morning, from, don't know where we are, we're just outside of where we just did the last video, which was Fort William, where we stayed here last night. Proper banging little park up, although my van was a bit, you can see it's a bit slanted, so, you know, I was worried about blood rushing to my head because I sleep that way. But it was alright, proper nice area, no cars really come down here, didn't hear anyone at night. So what we're doing is, this is the Wetherspoons one. It's not like a Wetherspoons dedicated video. We're going to apparently the best Wetherspoons in the UK, which is Oban. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get back in it. I've got some stuff cooking here as well. Whilst you're in Scotland, do you know what I mean? Got these little squares, which is these meat-free thingies. You know, there. He's having two of them. You know, because I'm fat, and you need to, it's pretty cold, so you need to like fatten up over the winter. Well, yeah, it was quite nice last night. I mean, it was freezing, but with the diesel heater on in there, you know, it cost me £1 to stay warm all night. I haven't actually walked down here. There's like a little river. But yeah, the plan is today is to get to Oban. I think it's like an hour away from here, something like that. It's meant to be like a half decent little coastal town, I think. I don't know. Here's the river for you. Oh. Feet are getting soaking. Probably could have filled up my water there, to be fair. Proper fresh, innit? But anyway, let's have these little square things, crack on and see what's kicking off in Oban. I'm just glad I don't have to drive like 5-6 hours like I did in the last video. It's only an hour, so let's get it done. I mean, he's messed these up. They're burnt. I haven't stocked up on butter, and I haven't got any sauce. So, I mean, it's just dry. Oh. I mean, that just looks pathetic, doesn't it? It's probably going to taste pathetic as well. That's alright. Not bad. I mean, it is a bit dry. I might choke on it, but you know. Is what it is. You can't live forever. So, getting a whip. Let's get to Oban. So what you get with a 20-year-old van with 230,000 miles on the clock. Do you know what I mean? It's probably a head gasket problem now. It's probably a bit loose. Starts first time every time, like -50, but just always got to wear. With a van of this old, or any car, you know, when you start it, just let it run for about 5 minutes and don't start thrashing it through the gears, and it'll last forever, you know what I mean? Right, we're arrived. This is the park up. I've just drove through Oban, I'm not joking. It looks like one of the sickest towns I've seen like in my life. I mean, I love Whitby. Whitby's like my favourite like British town, but I think this is going to be. We've got toilets here for the night. I mean, they're short for, but you know, in the morning because I don't have a toilet in there. And anyway, came up here because apparently there's a view over the whole of Oban. So I mean, this looks nice as it is already. You know what I mean? We've got that rustic weather in Scotland as well. It's not raining. It's a bit cold. It's crisp. It's not clear blue skies, but it just adds to the. That's a nice park up that. The authenticity of Scotland. Oh Jesus! State of this. This is unreal. Get ready for the pan. I mean, that is the definition of majestic. There's Oban. How much can you actually see of Oban? Oh, here we go. Look at this. You can see over the whole town. Oh, lucky pal. Here's what it is, mate. Please. I just want to win the honest games. Oh, sat this. I've got a well better game I need to be playing. War Thunder is a free-to-play military multiplayer action game where you can hop in tanks, fly jets, and even command massive warships, all fighting on the same battlefield. It's proper, large-scale carnage. The details are absolutely banging. The graphics, the sound, even the physics, every shell, every explosion, all feels real. You can literally hear the engine rattling and see the smoke pour out when you land a hit. You've got all the modern tech too. Guided missiles, drones, night vision, smoke screens, the lot. You can roll through the front lines in a tank, rain fire from a helicopter, or tear through the sky in a fighter jet. And because every hit matters, it's all about skill. Not just health bars. Hit the fuel tank and boom, that's it, game over, see you later. And lads, there's just dropped a new update called Tusk Force. New vehicles like the BM Alot T, Buck M3 SAM system, and even Hornet fighters. The favourite fan maps, Poland and Eastern Europe, they've had a glow up too. It's always kicking off on War Thunder, so if you fancy giving it a go, download it for free on PC, PlayStation or Xbox using the link down below. All new players, or anyone who hasn't played it for 6 months or more, some proper banging bonuses, 100,000 silver lions, a special Eagle of Valor decorator, and more. And if you're just like me and you're on the move, check out War Thunder Mobile. Same chaos, but you can download it and play it in the pub whilst waiting for your mates. Just hit the link for iOS or Android and you're good to go. Right, anyway, I'm off for a few more battles and maybe a pint or two. Download War Thunder and I'll see you on the battlefield. That's like the epitome of Scotland, that. There's just ferries linking all these islands. Don't know what that ferry's doing. Looks like a trawler or something, fishing. But yeah, there's Oban. And where that ferry, just to the right of the ferry where it looks like there's docks, that's where the Wetherspoons is supposed to be. But just look at it. I mean, it's ace. I mean, it's got everything. Do you know what I mean? Mountains that you can walk in the morning, get out on the boat if you've got a boat, catch a salmon if you want to catch a salmon, crab, you know, mussel, you know, scallop, whatever you want. But yeah, so well, it's a bit of a trek, to be fair. Now I've got to walk all the way down there, down some windy roads. But you know, what's this say here? Oh, it's just one of them things that says, you know, your house is this way, 100 miles. But yeah, we'll walk in, we'll take a nice... That's just unreal, that. Some guy lives on there at the end, can you see it? Anyway, I could stay up here for ages, but, you know, content might get a bit boring. We'll actually get down into the heart of Oban, get to this Wetherspoons, get to the other boozers, check out the high street, and just enjoy ourselves, basically, so... Let's do that. Well, here we go. I've had worse walks into a place that I'm going to go and checking out. I mean, this guy's got a right nice gaff, or girl. Overlooking Oban. 10-minute walk in. Get pissed. Go Wetherspoons. 10 minutes back in it, you know what I mean? Just van to pass me. Bit narrow roads these. So I mean that'll be about 5 million back in Manchester. It's probably only about 500,000 here, that. So anyway, let's get down these windy roads and get over there and get over there. Let's get it done. We've got the car ferries here. Obviously, pretty much every town in Scotland has these little car ferries linking the heart of Scotland to all these islands. Not even islands, literally just getting one of them for 20 minutes, half an hour, because the roads are all like this and there ain't bridges, can save you driving of about 3 hours. I got one. I wasn't even going to an island. It was about an hour. But if I wanted to drive it, it was about 3 hours. Well, yeah, it's like the heartbeat of Scotland, them ferries. There we go, we've come right to the front. So that's what you do. Well, that's what everyone does when they go Blackpool. You go straight to the front first. That's because 1 street, 2 street backs in Blackpool, it's shit anyway, so there's no point in going. No point in going Blackpool full stop. But it's not about Blackpool, it's about Oban. So here we go. Get a nice train station. See, we've got a train station and a ferry. You know, Blackpool only has a train station. Don't you know, a ferry? So here we go. I think the Wetherspoon is just here. Sweet. I can hear, don't even know what that is at the top. I think that's where Russell Crowe was, up there. But I can even see along there, there's a boozer there. I think that might be a boozer. So we'll walk along there, get down some back streets. We'll have a quick look at this Wetherspoons now. I'm not going to go in now, because I want like a local pub first. You know, wherever you go, you don't... Actually, you probably do. You meet up with your mates, you always meet up at one spot. It's normally Wetherspoons, isn't it? But I haven't got any mates. So no one's here with me. Hey? Oh, is that the Wetherspoons over there? I think that might be the Wetherspoons. I think I'm just walking onto a ferry here or something. Where are these guys going though? They don't look ship ready, do they? They look bev ready. Yeah, it's here. It's here. So I can see why it has, well, we haven't gone in yet, potential to be one of the best. I mean, the views is half decent of that. Well, here's the Wetherspoons. Told you them geezers were, well, I mean, it's alright. I mean, actually, aesthetically, it's one of the worst I've seen. Like, you know, I mean, that's hanging. I mean, the outside area is good. You can get to have a look at some boats if you like boats. Yeah. What's it called? The Corrie Vrecken. I mean, it's good if you like, you know, you just come from an island that took ages to get here on a boat and you're straight off into there. We might as well try it whilst we're here, might we? Wetherspoons, here we go. First time on the channel. Let's get it done. To be honest, it's half decent inside. There we go. I think it's got the best seat in the house. It is roasting. I'm going to have to take this Rice Krispie off. I'm going to order it on my phone because that's one of the best inventions ever. I was only joking about the half pint. Bellhaven 80 shilling. I had a Bellhaven the other day. What am I paying on here? Business expense, innit? Do you know what I mean? He's grafting. And it was alright, and this is a new one. I'm going to have to move now. That it's just absolute cooking. But we'll get outside once this arrives and get the smell of, like, you know, fish and stuff. That's what it's all about in Scotland. Have a look at some boats, rate the pint, and get over there. One of the best Wetherspoons. I don't think it's even in my top 5. There we go. This, I can see why people go, this is the best Wetherspoons, because you go, you have a sip, pretend you're having a sip with me. And you go, oh, that's nice, that actually is. And then you go, ah. Then you have another sip and just, you know, just chill. Imagine this in the summer. You know, the 5 days you get of it. It's alright. It's not too bad. 6.5 out of 10 or something like But yeah, we ain't sticking around here for long. I knew it wouldn't be great anyway. That's why I've never gone into Wetherspoons. You know, watching a travel channel and you end up going in Wetherspoons. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, sweet. Let's get over there anyway. We've got a big ferry coming in now. Don't know where from. It must be quite far because it's massive. To be honest, actually, I took one that's that big, and it only went from Troon to Isle of Arran, maybe. There it is, anyway. So, I always take my glass back to the bar. It's a trek. I'm going to have to do it. It's just etiquette, isn't it? People who don't take the glass back to the bar, you shouldn't be in a bar, basically. And people who don't use beer mats. I hate it when I go into a pub and they don't even supply beer mats. It's like, what are you doing? Right, anyway, before that comes in, because it might get even in here, we'll go elsewhere and see what Oban's got to offer. No, that reminds me, coming straight at you, you know the Lost World when the T-Rex is on and it comes out of the fog and smashes up that pier. So up here, that looks like it should be a Wetherspoons up there. Now I just know by looking at that that is shit. You know when you just look at something, you know, it reminds me of like a, you know, don't look anything like it. A franchise, what's that shitty franchise that all them birds go to? And they dress up when it's like -2 and they dress up like it's the summer. Oh mate, what's it? Revs de Cuba, I think it's called. And you have like cocktails for like 15 quid and take pictures and put it all the shit on Instagram. Fucking hell, what is this here? Let's keep the tape rolling. Oh, he's found something here. Mid-rant, he's found something. You know, good thing about Scotland is you can spot a pub a mile off because they all have this T on it. T for tenants. Now, I was going to do a bit of mooching there, but like I say, this is what it's about. Don't research it. Just end up in there. I think we should do. What's that? You got a church there, 1880. I'm going to research what that like Colosseum thing was at the top, that Russell Crowe thing. Is anyone even in here? Don't know. I think it's worth a punt though, isn't it? It's its own brewing company. Oh, and there's a little cathedral thing. Cathedral? Fucking hell, I've had like 3/4 of a pint. Colosseum thing. Let's get in here, let's just grab a pint in here. Oh, we're quiet.
Hi.
Hiya.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Oh. Yeah, please. Thanks.
Can I have?
That's cider.
Okay, yeah, we won't have that.
And then that's the strongest
Italian.
yeah, beer that we've got on tap.
I'll just have a tenant, so I'll stick to a default tenant, I'll play it safe. Thank you.
I mean, I can let you try.
Pardon?
I can give you a try or whatever one you want. And a wee.
I might as well have a I'll have a tenant, but I'll have a try of this. Did you say that one's quite strong?
The Italian, yeah.
Is it? How strong? Pretty strong.
Pretty strong.
Okay. Thank you. It's alright, it's average. I'd rather have a tenant.
Okay.
Well, thank you, yeah.
It's nice as well, but I'll give you a try of that. Have you tried that before?
Tried what?
Innocent one.
I've tried that before, it's not my thing.
Oh, is it?
Cheers, nice one.
I'll take it and say.
We've had a howler here, guys and girls. Shit. It's got no personality about it for a start, and it's dead. You know. and it's a Friday, and that was more than what I was paying on the last video. 470 now, 450. I'm sure it said I got to read it again when I go out, something about it. It was their own brewing company. That's initially why I came in here. And then when I came in here, they've got some Italian shite on tap. Well, you can't win them all, you know. You have some howlers now and again. But I'm doing this, so whenever you guys come, I can avoid paying the money. I only go to the best ones. Wetherspoons is better. I'll tell you what, we're going to compare every single pub to Wetherspoons. That's how bad it's got. We're going to compare how bad it's got. I'm saying that, I've only been into one pub. But I never thought I'd be comparing a pub to a Wetherspoons. And the Wetherspoons is better than this. Look it now. The one I left before, when I took it back to Wetherspoons, I had about just under a quarter left. I only did that because it was dead warm, because I was sat near that fire and it was hanging. That one I left. Mate, I've only probably been in there 15 minutes. I feel like I've been in there 15 hours. I never normally say don't go to a boozer, but even when that's like a bit busier, the line-up's shite as well. Fucking hell. Right, so I've researched the boozer just because I can't have another one of them, because you might be watching and go, well, that was dog shit, and then if I go into another one you go, that's dog shit, then you click off. You know, YouTube realises that the video's not interesting, doesn't push it out, I don't get paid, then I got to go back to cleaning windows and gutters and stuff like that, which I sold recently to do this full time. And giving you shit like that ain't helping. Right, so we've got this place here. That's like a cocktail bar. Cocktail bar, steakhouse, something like that. You're not going to get any content in there. Yeah, there's a boozer here. We'll probably go in on the way back because we've already got that one set in mind. I do like the little around here where it comes around. I like that you're always never too far from just that nice sort of like harbour view. It's quite nice. It smells very like working class as well. A bit fishy, but not like Blackpool fishy. That's mixed with like shit and stuff like that. So anyway, there's a boozer here that we might go in on the way back. The Oban Inn. There we go. But again, it looks like a restaurant, you know, where you sit down and have a Sunday roast, Yorkshire pudding, shit like that. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey? We're gonna have to get this shopping. What's up? What is it? A shop?
Best ice cream in Oban.
Best ice cream?
Absolutely.
Is it? I'm trying to find the best pubs in Oban for a start.
Oh, the best pubs?
That's the best ice cream in Oban.
Absolutely.
Dairy-free ice cream.
I think they do. Alex, have you got dairy-free ice cream or not? No.
No,
sorry, they don't.
So I can't.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But
It looks nice anyway. It looks nice anyway.
He's doing a pub crawl. Oh, there, Oban.
Yeah, I'm going to the tartan place next. Is it any good?
Yeah.
That'll be good. Right, sweet. Right, thank you very much. Well, there you go. You can get an ice cream at this place.
But the Oban Inn,
Yeah.
amazing pub. The Lawn, amazing pub.
The lawn.
The lawn pub, which is round the back.
Okay.
The view's okay as well. But definitely that pub there is a really old-fashioned pub.
I'll go there after this next one.
Aye.
I'll probably see you in there. Cheers, mate. Right, so anyway. Best ice cream in Oban. If you like dairy. I don't have dairy, so I can't have dairy. But anyway, whiskey here for you. I'd like to get into whiskey because Scotland and stuff. I do like whiskey, but every time I have like a 50ml measure, my ears just go really warm, and it wrecks it. And it wrecks the whole vibe for me, and then I just have to stop drinking it. But anyway, let's go to the tartan, which is down here. Oh, the guy's on the beers. The guy's on a beers and he's having a ice cream. Bit of a weird one, that. I mean, I thought I was only going to have it just because he said, when someone says something like, I just can't say no to people. You know, when you're just sat at home on a Saturday, when someone messages you, dead late, fancy a beer? Just can't say no. Just can't say no. Right, we're not getting any fish and chips. Let's redeem this, I was going to say night, but oh mate, it's a shame that this ain't open. Look at that. Accommodation public bar. Bet that was a right little boozer back in the day. That's a shame. Shame that's not open. Right. Tartan bar next, I'll see you there. Jesus. No, that is a camper and a half. No, I thought mine had seen some shit, but... Oh, it's even got the dual wheels at the back. That can take some weight, that. I'm surprised that I'm rusted. Ford Transits are awful for rusting. Anyway, here we go. Tartan Tavern. Fucking hell's a fly in my eye. Tartan Tavern. That looks better, doesn't it? That looks miles better. Right opposite the Oban Phoenix Cinema. Which you can't see a cinema. You can't see a cinema. I don't know what's happening to me recently. Like, I have two pints and I start slurring my words, but like, I'm not pissed like mentally. Like, I don't feel pissed at all. But the last film that was probably shown there is probably like, I don't know, Citizen Kane or something. 42. No, I'm gonna go for 1944. So anyway, Tartan Tavern. What was that say here? Sports. Premier League on tonight. There'll be something playing. Right. Before we go in, just have a look at the door. What do you rate it out of 10 before we go in? I reckon it's an 8. I reckon it's a solid 8. Have a look at ourselves in there. Just, might be some Scottish crumpet inside, so you've got to make sure you look half decent. He looks half decent. He's covering the bald head. People might go, oh, he's got a full head of hair in there.
Hey mate.
Hi mate.
So our dentist tab is under the floor, like maybe 2 metres down on this side, so it's like a really short line.
Okay.
So I think that's why ours is pretty decent.
Hopefully.
I mean, depends who's pouring it, because a couple of other girls poured it just sitting like that.
Oh, nothing worse. How much is a pint of Guinness?
$5.30.
That's not bad.
Because the kegs are so expensive to get over here.
Yeah.
It's the same as John Smith. John Smith's a really expensive keg. You're like £260 per keg, and you only get about 80 pints out of a keg. That's another 4 litre for magic.
Oh, it's even got a dome on top of it as well.
Aye.
Wow. Oh, I was taking a picture.
But that's
That is a good shamrock, right? Yeah.
That's a pretty decent one to be fair.
You need to get like, I mean...
I've got a ring light at home.
Jesus, that is very good actually. Can I pay for it?
Yeah. Actually, I will blow on myself. I do put a really good paint together.
I do a sandwich. The guy that put a chest and oh, aye mate, aye. The one I showed you, aye.
Was it you that
showed you? I showed you that. No, that was...
It's about a 9 out of 10 now. Yeah, I'll give you that.
9 out of 10.
That was me that showed you that. That's fucking...
It's a bit too cold though. That's only why it's a 9 out of 10. It is great though. That is great actually.
Yeah, see in Glasgow, Grace's probably. Oh, I love Grace's.
Do you know what my pet peeve is? Some people ask like, look at an extra cold Guinness because it says on the front, I'm like...
Yeah, it suits you.
We just sat there for us drinks, that's it.
Well, do you feel walking from here?
Oh! Right, there you go, that was. Oh, just about to cross the road then. The Tartan Tavern. We'll cross the road. Yeah. Tartan Tavern. So we're going to go to the pub that geezer said. He must be from here. If he's having an ice cream. and saying this pub is decent, then it must be from here. Because for you to know a pub's decent, you've obviously been in there before. So we'll do that. It's Oban Inn, I think it was called. The Oban Inn. Hey, you never know. We might get in there, and he might go, "Oh yeah, I remember you. We'll walk down this way." From the ice cream shop, I'll get you a pint in, but he's not going to say that, is he? That's a nice little view. But yeah, I'm surprised that Guinness was a 9 out of 10. Like, when it was poured to me, I knew it was going to be banging straight away. The thing is though, what can throw you off is, a dome can throw you off. A dome just doesn't mean it's good. And the shamrock thing, forget about the shamrock. Like, you can have a dome on it, but if the glass is dirty, then it's not going to be great. But the glass was clean, so when I saw the dome, I knew the glass was already clean, so I knew it had the characteristics of being a half decent pint. I'm not joking, I've been quite a few places. That is probably the most depressing hotel I've seen in my life. MGM Hotels, I don't know what that is. It looks like it's an old Royal Mail post office gaff. This is the thing, again, with the liquor paint. I've said it in the last video. It still looks shit with the liquor paint, but it looked less shit, but it still looks shit. Jesus, that is bad. Anyway, forget about that Royal Mail hotel. Oban Inn is here. I keep glancing at that because that's the best view. Or better than that fucking Oban Hotel. Oban Hotel, Royal Mail Hotel. So here we go, the Oban Inn. I thought it looked like a restaurant. The guy said to me, it's not a restaurant. Well, I can smell food already. And I've been stung in the past where people go, yeah, go to this boozer. And you go in there and it's shit. Like, just because they're local. And they're obviously never going to slag off their local. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. It's obviously going to be better than the that shit one we went into before. What was it? The brewery that wasn't a brewery. It's got like Wetherspoon style seats outside. Fucking hell, I'll tell you what it reminds me of. The oh, what's that one? Well, it's very niche. People might not know it. The Black Boy in. It's not Malfra. It's in Wales. Carnarvon. The Black Boy in Carnarvon. So it reminds me of that. Dead oldie worldy, and I hope it's oldie worldy inside. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. And if this guy's in there, I'll be fuming. There you go, mate. All right. Cheers, man. Oh, can I just have a pint of Guinness, please? Thank you.
There it goes.
Just put it. Go. Brought some. Got a fire. Got a fire as well. Oh, let's take that off. It is actually quite warm, even though that's a fake fire. It is quite warm. The Guinness is such a contrast from the last one. No dough, and the glass is a bit. But you know, it is what it is. You can't win them all, but the boozer is banging. To be fair, this is gonna be a 5 out of 10. Oh, Jesus Christ. Normally I'd a point on for the joint. I would give, yeah, I'm going to give this joint a point, but it still takes it to a 4. Alright, if you rewind it, if you can be asked, everyone always says, oh, Guinness tastes the same. Tweedy Pups, tell you what, if Tweedy Pups is watching this now, comment on it. You did a little Guinness one, didn't you? And he went, you had a few and he went, oh, it tastes the same, tastes the same. He doesn't, Tweedy. Come on, he doesn't. Look. Rewind it, Mr. Tweedy Pubs. I might actually tag you in the video so you see it. After 3 gulps, that does not look exactly the same as the one I had before. I do like you, Tweedy, but you're wrong on this one. You're wrong. We'll meet up, we'll have a few Guinnesses down your neck of the woods. I'll come London, you know. I'm not made of money, but I'll come down just for the content, and we'll do 50% ales that you can tell me. We'll do 50% Guinnesses, and we'll see if they're all the same. I don't know why I didn't come out here earlier, but that ship's still here, and above the ship you see like a pylon. That's where we're parked, so after a couple of pints it's going to be, I don't mind it to be fair. I used to walk home from the centre of Manchester back to Stockport where I used to live, and it was like, I don't know how many miles it is. I used to take it about 2.5 hours. And by the time you got home you were sober. And it was mint you didn't wake up with a hangover. So I don't mind walking all the way back up there. But the pub is better than the pint. And that's the thing with a lot of cases. Like, it's hard to get, the pub's amazing, the pint's amazing. It's always one or the other. You know, it's not rare, but it's I don't know what a word is for it, but yeah, when you get a banging pub, you always just get like an average pint. And that's not even average, it's actually fucking ranked, to be fair. It's like a 4 out of 10. But yeah, I think it's a place more for food, to be fair. So anyway, we're going to rock on. These geezers said to me inside the pub, get to the view, which is that one that I said up there. Looks like Revs to Cuba, so we're not going in there. It's shit. I know it's shit. I don't even have to go in it to go, it's shit. It's called The View. So if you're watching now, go on Google Images, and they probably look shit. I haven't done it. We'll go on Google Images and then comment saying I've gone on Google Images, and you're right, it is shit. So we're going to go to another pub, the yellow one between the buildings. He said that is the most sketchiest pub in the town. Don't know what makes it sketchy. But we'll give it a go. That's what it's all about, isn't it? So yeah, we'll just mooch about Oban. Mooch about Oban. It's fucking hanging now. There's an LT35 here, a red one. Jesus Christ. That is the sexiest thing I've seen in my life. Oh, mate, that was so good. Might have to change my boxes after that. Fucking hell, a red one as well. Oh, you don't see many of them about. Oh, man. That's madness. The Clyden. There we go. I mean, the building looks alright. Apart from that side, it's got a lick of paint on it. So this geezer who said it's a bit rough. Normally we like it aesthetically rough, but it looks alright. Mate, I know we're gonna go in there and it's gonna be fucking banging. It's gonna be absolutely banging. I just know it. Look at it. Budget accommodation. I don't know what that means in this day and age. Back in the day it used to mean, oh mate, it's people eyeballing me, they've already seen my camera and I'm gonna go in after this. Budget accommodation. Back in the day it used to mean 10-15 quid it'll get you a bed. Single bed. But I don't think they do accommodation anymore. Looking at the windows, no chance. No chance. It's twinned with a church as well. But the guys who are eyeballing me are like fucking 60. What are they gonna do? I said that as if I was going to scrap with them. I'm clearly not, but if it did happen, then if I can't handle my own against them, then what am I doing on this earth? So anyway, the Clary. I don't know what we're going to get when we get in there. I might get told to put my camera down now that too few people have eyeballed me. Let's get it done. Ugh.
Just behind semi-cable, there's three alley next to semi-cable.
Norwich. I've never been there. Oh, you must go there.
Proper tenants, please. Thank you. Mate, I don't know. I mean... Right. I'll tell you what it is now. Is the clientele aren't rough. The pub is rough. It stinks of shit for a start. It fucking stinks of shit. You know when you go into public urinal. By public urinal, I mean like a portaloo. It just stinks of that. It's a bit rough and ready. It's not been done up, but that adds to the character. But now what's going to happen in here? Nothing's going to kick off unless you make it kick off. That's the same with a lot of these boozes, you know. It's never going to kick off unless you just do yourself to yourself and just chill. 440, you think? Who knows? Well, I tell you what, I do like attendance. It sounds really bad, considering I rate Guinnesses and I'm really critical. The only reason I like attendance so much is because you always know what you're going to get. And it's very rare that you get that. It's not just a Guinness, like you can get a Stella, you can get certain ales where it's just, sometimes something can just be off and it fluctuates it so much that it's like, you might have it one night and the difference the next night if it's just the temperature's a bit off or just the way it's poured is, but I think attendance is like the most default beer you can ever have. And no matter what you do to it, it's just always consistent. The continuity of attendance is just unreal. That's what I like about it. It's not the greatest beer. I tell you what, it's not even a good beer. But for consistency wise, and you just know what you're going to get. But right now, after going to this joint, I feel like we need, just to polish off the video, maybe like a tap house or something, you know what I mean? Somewhere where it's like 6-7%, like an IPA. Probably 6 to 7 quid as well. The percentage always reflects in the price. So if it's 6%, it's always going to be 6 quid. You know what? I just made that up then. But I think that's actually something in that. Because there's a local little place I go down to, and you can get like a 10% beer. That's like from Belgium or something. They're always from fucking Belgium. And it's like 10 quid. I think I just stumbled or something there. I'm sure I did. Anyway, we'll go to... It's still early. It's still like, what? 6 o'clock. My first Scotland video drops now. So I'll see how that goes. I might have to start changing the thumbnail, changing the title, and if people don't click on it. I think it's a good one. Fort William. If you're watching this now and you haven't seen it, go back to the one before this one. It's Fort William. But I think we'll get to a tap house. We'll get to a tap house. We'll see what's kicking off there. And hopefully, it's 6 o'clock. Probably catch a sunset at 7. Depends how fast I neck that. If I've got content to be made, I can neck it quick. We might be able to have another pint in a nice little place. I was going to say in Oban, but you can't see anything there. We'll go to a nice little place, and then we'll try and get in the harbour and catch a sunset and do a debrief of Oban. But I do really like it, even though the booze have been hit and miss, to be fair, fucking hell. The Wetherspoons have been conned with for a start. I've been conned there. The next booze I went to, which is probably my own fault, should have done my research. Everyone else, I did speak to a few people in the pub, they said it was shit. That one where I was drinking attendance. The pub after Wetherspoons. Then we got a mint Guinness. Then it went a bit downhill because it's like a restaurant place. Then we went to a place where a guy recommended, but it was just an old... This is what I'm dealing with. The amount of time, if you're still watching now, The amount of times I've filmed about 20-30 videos that I've just deleted because of fucking dog shit. This might be one of them. Like, just dog shit, they're awful. Nothing panned out, the pubs weren't even good, and I just cut him. And no one sees that, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I'll see you at the next pub, if this goes live, in Oban, hopefully a nice little tap house. That's Oban anyway, from what we've seen, anyway. So you got some half decent gaffs. You got some shite gaffs, just like any other town. But anyway, we're shooting on. We're going down south. We're going back to Glasgow basically. So we'll do that. So thanks for watching, guys and girls. I'll catch you in the next one.